Welcome to Business That Speaks. I'm Kelsey Downs, and this is a podcast about why your business matters and how challenges shape you. Let's get into our conversation now. This month, ARK Ramos is sponsoring Business That Speaks. ARK Ramos is a wholesale manufacturer right here in the heart of Oklahoma City. They work with architects, contractors, signage companies, and marketing and branding agencies. If you're looking for wholesale plaques or letters, reach out to arkramos.com. Welcome back. We are here doing another interview with Rebekah Voda of The Treatment Room. This is a longtime friend and also someone who has treated me at her med spa for many, many years now. We are going to kind of dive into how we met and how she started her business and all of that today. So welcome, Rebekah.
Hello.
I have your number saved in my phone as R Voda.
Oh, everyone calls me RV in this world. I don't know how. I don't know who started it, but
so I literally am like Voda. So I'm gonna
Voda.
But yes, this is Rebekah. Let's dive into, I guess, how we met. I remember meeting Rebekah. This is my first impression of you. First off, let's just start there.
Oh no.
We walk into Stitch. She had reached out to me. Someone had given you my number or Instagram or something.
Yeah.
We had been in contact with texting, and very much I could tell we like vibe because we're both very direct people.
Yes.
And like just cut to the chase. We don't have any BS.
Love that.
And I see her come in and she's in this like long black coat to your ankles. Like you belong in New York City, which come in to find out like you had lived in New York City. So ball cap and like you just had the most chill, cool vibes. And I was like, wait, is this the woman I'm meeting? And sure enough, here you are.
Yep.
I was like, she's so cool.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Yeah. And then I've obviously continued to think that you're so cool ever since then.
Probably had no makeup on.
No, you didn't have makeup on.
Hair fried.
Hair pulled back.
Yeah.
And you were very blonde then.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that was my very blonde era. I actually just looked at photos and was like, do I need to go lighter?
For summer?
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Yeah. No, it's interesting whenever you meet people. You are one of the people that I've met through business and contacts that has always been so genuine, honest, and direct. And I love that about you. And you're just an honest human. That's very valuable and a little more rare these days to have honest, genuine feedback.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I have always cared, deeply about your business and you. And I guess for some more context, at Stitch, we met before you started the treatment room.
Yeah.
And you were going out on your own, had worked for medical spas in the past. And it's like, okay, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And I think you had some trepidation, but
it's terrifying.
You were like, and I think we confided in each other also just with starting our own businesses and being entrepreneurs. And I came to you for legal advice multiple times, and you never really beat around the bush with me, so there was no reason to do that with you. And I've never felt like I have to, because it didn't feel like a fragile relationship, if that makes sense.
I know. It's always felt it's always been very organic and easy with you. I think it's because you're a straight shooter. I am too, and we kind of mean what we say, and we do what we say we're going to do. That's just something that my grandfather instilled in me. My father did too. And I just think that's really important.
It is rare though. I find it hard to find other business owners that will just show up and be real and genuine and authentic with you. It's like there's always this other narrative or I don't know. It's just, I'm like, those just aren't my people. I don't know that it's good or bad. It's just, it's not a good fit. Some people it just really clicks with. And I've kind of always felt that way with you. Yeah.
I also think there's a lot, I just think it's part of some human nature. It's not who I am as a person or you either. That's, I think, why we get along so well. But I do think some people like to use contacts to either elevate themselves or get to know the next person higher up, or for financial gain or something like that. And I think both you and I, of course, we want to make money, but it's not about the money. We care more about our names and our reputation and being authentic. And
really taking care of the people around us. That's what I've always noticed about you is like the people you hire, the people that you've brought in, and the audience that you're attracting and bringing into the treatment room. It's
genuine.
And they're okay with you being just raw Rebekah, like who you are.
Yeah.
And they're drawn to that. And you take such good care of your people. Like I've been so blown away by the care that you've provided to your clients and customers that are coming in and your team, of course. And the ongoing education. And it's like literally every time we talk, you're always constantly doing something more for them and you're always striving to do better, which I just genuinely appreciate so much.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's important, though, to always do. I think people cut that out because they prefer to keep the profit rather than reinvest. And I have been just reinvesting. I think it's important to invest in the team. And
do you think it's like ingrained in who you are as a person, though? Because I do almost wonder if certain people are made that way and naturally bend towards that, and other people naturally bend towards other things. Like,
probably.
I think if you're like,
I'm not a therapist, but
yeah, right. This is actually not meant to be a therapy moment.
Well, no, I'm just seriously like I'm not like a psychiatrist. I don't hold that degree. Like, but I do think some people just. It's either they're a personality trait or they were raised that way. I'm
they've
not
been
sure
through some stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so when did you start the treatment room? What year?
6 years ago. So 2020.
2020.
Right out of COVID. Pretty close out of COVID.
Okay. So it was the end of 2020? When's your
January.
The birthday? It was January. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And your first location was in the Plaza District?
Yeah, we opened in the Plaza District. We were there for 5 years, just bought. I'm so proud. We were not going to move.
I didn't realize you bought it.
Yeah,
Congrats.
we weren't going to move if we had to do a full renovation.
On something you're leasing.
Yeah, I mean, you're spending, in my aspects, hundreds of thousands of dollars on renovating something to make it look like how you want it to look like. And we just were not going to. Our Oklahoma City location had grown so much that we either were going to have to start turning people away or we were going to buy a building.
Yeah, you have to move with where it's pushing you, where the business is pushing you.
But my husband and I, like, we don't come from money. Our parents don't have money.
Yeah.
So my parents were both teachers. So getting that size of a loan was something we didn't think we were going to be able to even have, an option to do. But we figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you always do.
Yeah. As
you always do.
Big risks, but you know what?
So tell me a little bit, when we were at Stitch 6 years ago, talking before you opened the treatment room, you mentioned you had a vision for medical spas to be different and you wanted to do things different. And that is something I've talked a lot about. And Naoma and I, the girl I run the podcast with, have talked a lot about the importance of having something that differentiates you in the market.
100%.
And so what was your vision for the treatment room and what is that differentiator? And now, so let's talk about on day one, before you even started it, and we're talking at Stitch, and then where you look back now, 6 years later, and see how you have differentiated yourself in the market.
Well, I think the most important thing is in medical aesthetics, it's always evolving and changing constantly. So education.
Is that just because new technology? Like, explain the changes.
Yeah. So there's, always new dermal fillers, neurotoxins.
Gotcha.
Like if you're in Europe and went over to Europe, overseas, there's, I think, like 30 different neurotoxins. In the United States, they have to go through FDA approvals. So, I mean, 3 years ago, there were only 3. Now
Okay.
there's 6. Dermal fillers, there's a lot more dermal fillers that are now FDA approved. So,
That is a lot changing very
yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
And that's just the fillers. We're not even talking
Yes.
about other.
Yes, other things. And there's even more about to hit the market too, coming up
Wow.
very soon. So, um, I mean, just the business as a whole, having a medical spa, which is looked at as a lot of people look at it as vanity or being vain because you're, I don't look at it that way at all. We all as humans pick ourselves apart. All of us do.
Yeah.
And there are the slightest changes that you can do that can really just change someone's confidence. And it can be so minimal. And that person has built it changes the way they see themselves.
Yeah.
And present themselves and feel better. That is what I love about medical aesthetics. Also, just teaching people in the sense of hyperhidrosis or jaw tension, people who have actual disorders. We can also treat many things with neurotoxins, dermal fillers, but
Yeah. Yeah. So you're looking at the whole of the person and their confidence, and you're seeing places that you can help hopefully fill in some of those gaps. And that was was that your vision when you first started the treatment room?
my vision for starting the treatment room is I definitely wanted something different.
Yeah.
And at that point in time, people make fun of me a lot because they're like, oh, Rebekah hates pink. And it's not that I hate pink, you guys. My daughter, if you met my daughter or know my daughter, loves pink. But at that time, if you Googled it, every med spa had some sort of shade of pink ingrained into their branding. And so just when it came down to branding as a whole, I wanted it to be authentic to who we were going to be as a team as well. So neutrals, and just raw beauty. So I really want, and we strive to give people the confidence to be able to go to the grocery store without any makeup on and feel good.
Oh, that's cool.
And good skincare. It could just be good skincare.
Right.
Or
It doesn't have to be neurotoxins, or
no.
if they don't want to do that. You guys have so many different options. And I don't feel like I've obviously been a customer, and I don't feel like you guys have ever pushed to go farther. And someone who's like doesn't have a ton of confidence in that room.
Yeah.
You guys do a really good job of nurturing them and doing what they want, not what you want.
Yeah.
And that was the experience I had at other medical spas. It was like they had an agenda because they wanted me to come back, and it was very much a business deal versus seeing me as like an entire person. And I think we can all do this with our businesses and any industry, but you get to choose how you're going to sit with that person in the room.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing for me and my team, I tell them too, the biggest thing with the treatment room is the patient over profit.
That's right.
And unfortunately, a lot of med spas, because people don't know and they assume, because these things cost a lot of money.
Right.
And I don't think people really realize, they're like, oh, I'm just going to open a med spa and I'm going to just roll in the dough, because on social media, everyone makes it look like that. And that's not the case. The numbers are not what you think they are. And then paying medical providers, all of your insurances. I mean, we have 3 different medical malpractices and a compounding license. Like the overhead for a med spa is very high.
Yeah.
And still staying true to who you are as a practice and a business owner, myself, choosing the patient over the profit, yes, can be hard in situations. But I also believe that that's why the reputation is so important. And I think that's why we've done so well and we continue to grow and our team is great because we do choose the patient over the profit.
Yeah.
We're not going to shove more syringes of filler in your lips if you do not need them or tell you you need things that you do not need. And also a lot of people, I used to be into yoga. I think you know this. I want to get back into it. My goal is to get back into it very soon, but I never thought I'd be in this industry ever in my life. I thought it's for people that I don't identify with. I did not think that I would ever be in this world. So I am grateful that I got to be talked into being in this world because it showed me that I do love it. And
there was so much you didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
and maybe
so many,
even prejudged. And then you're like, oh, wait, no.
100% judged it. There's so many natural things you can do too in a med spa.
Yes.
To take care of yourself and your skin and anti-aging that if you really don't want neurotoxin or dermal fillers, you can do.
Yeah.
Like PRP, Easy Gel, Skin Pen is huge.
Yes. Medical grade skincare.
Oh, yeah. But consistency is key.
It is.
That's what I tell like we're all aging rapidly every day. I mean, we peak in our 20s. Don't they say the frontal lobe of your brain develops? I think for males, it's a little bit later, 25 to 30, I believe.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. So when you peak, then from then on out, you're aging.
Yeah.
You're losing collagen, elastin, muscle mass, bone density, all of the above. So a lot of people don't really start taking care of themselves till they see it.
And they don't see it until
late 30s, early 40s. Yeah. And it's actually harder to play catch up that way. Yeah. So we're really trying to educate the younger generation and my generation. I mean, I'm 44 and older to start taking care of your skin.
Yeah.
So then you don't have, you don't put yourself in the situation of even considering a facelift.
Yeah.
I hope I don't ever have to do. I mean, I don't even know if I would ever do one because that's.
Yeah. What are your thoughts and beliefs around aging? Because there's no way to stop it.
Yeah.
It will continue to happen. We are obviously moving closer and closer to our death.
Yes.
As we're you mentioned. So what?
Honestly,
aging beautifully and the way you want to, and I think aging's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Getting older is beautiful. And
it's a blessing.
Seeing my grandma and
it's a blessing.
The lines that tell stories and
I think aging is beautiful. And I want to look my age in every age zone that I cross. Okay. I just want to look the best that I can at that age.
Okay.
So I don't want to look 20 when I'm 50.
No.
I don't want to look
and you see people
when
that
I'm 80. Yes, and it just doesn't look right. Or if they pull their hair back in a ponytail, you can see the scars. I mean, or even just you can tell. So just really skin health and internal body health as a whole.
Yeah.
I'm really big on.
Yeah, the overall health of
overall
stress
wellness,
and the high cortisol levels, your gut health, all of that plays into your skin 100%. In such a massive way. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is something you're really proud of as you look back on the last 6 years? And this could be your team, this could be the brand, this could be you, your family, anything.
Something I'm really proud of?
Yes, that you're really proud of as you look back on the last 6 years of running the treatment room.
Oh gosh, I'm really proud of I am. I'm proud of our team. And I'm mainly proud that the team that we have wants to continue learning. Because there are people in this industry that kind of get a really busy clientele, they think they're well known and they stop
pursuing education.
Yeah. They don't go to the trainings. You can kind of tell on their
Yeah.
patients and what their patients look like because techniques changed. And I mean,
Yeah, it sounds a lot more rapid than I thought it did.
oh yeah, a decade ago, yeah. I don't even want neurotoxin done. I mean, I used to get it done. I get it done differently now than I did 6 months ago.
Really?
Because we went to another training.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you have a team that also
Loves
imitates the way that you desire to grow
yes.
and learn
Yes.
and educate. And that's
And I
something I'm
think-
really proud of. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really proud of that because if you have somebody on your team that I guess is a know-it-all or just gets to
Yeah.
the point, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
So
there's always more to learn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We never reach
No.
the point. Like,
Not
there's
until the
always
day I
more.
die. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. Hopefully I learned something in that, wherever that takes me to.
Yeah.
But
Okay, well, I know we have worked together off and on over the
Yeah.
course of the 6 years. We've done some video work for you. I think you mentioned that I even started your first website.
yes.
So kind of tell us how, and you can share that story if you want because it is kind of funny. But tell us how marketing and social media has helped you build the business.
Oh gosh.
Like I'm just so curious as you look at 6 years of, because I remember you like showing me the
We
treatment
blew
room
up.
Instagram account before anything was ever posted.
Yeah.
And you had like saved this account and all of those details.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, how has social media and
So people don't know, but
Right.
I had a social media account that I had started growing. It was called something else before I opened the treatment room. It was just to inspire other injectors and put out information that I believed in. And so I started growing that account when I was trying to figure out if I was going to actually open a med spa or not.
yeah.
I had been through some things in my life that kind of turned me off, and I didn't know if I ever even wanted to be back in this industry.
Yeah.
But I eventually was like, I want to do it. Let's go for it. So I took that account and I turned it into the treatment room. So that account already had, I think, 7,000 followers on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it was close to 10,000 when you and I met.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was really proud just that I had done that. And yeah, start small and just go from there. Like I said, I don't come from money. So one thing that some people do is buy a whole bunch of lasers and dive in, and overhead on med spas are really high.
Yeah.
I don't think people talk about that enough. So starting off, unless you have just somebody that's gonna
Investing.
or investing or that you have just a bank that
Right.
is gonna
Hundreds of thousands of
give
dollars
you
for these
yeah.
devices. Yeah.
So, and when I bring on anything, I really consider the overhead, because the first and most important thing is for me to make sure that I will never an employee will always get paid.
Yes.
That's my top priority. Anybody working for me will always get paid, and
Yeah.
I take that super seriously. I
Yeah.
also try to give raises before they're asked, so
Yeah.
I watch numbers really closely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah. So you started the account and then have you gotten most of your business through social media? Have you gotten it through
Yeah.
Google? Have you gotten it word of mouth? Like kind of tell me about
Yeah.
overall marketing and how that's worked.
Yeah. I mean, we're actually bringing on a full-time, we're growing on the marketing side significantly right now too.
How exciting.
But social media, I would say, I don't know, is probably 80%.
Yeah.
And then the rest is word of mouth or just relationships that I've had throughout my life, and them talking about us and spreading it. But social media is huge. I mean, it's a free outlet, and yes, it's free, but there's a lot of work that goes into that.
Yeah.
And then also paying somebody, because I'm not the best editor or I can't do it all.
Yeah.
So there's costs that go into it, but utilizing Instagram, all of the outlets, LinkedIn, art is technically free.
Yeah.
You can
They're
boost
free
ads.
accounts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can boost ads and add money, but I think any business this day and age should be on social media.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I think some people with your business, it's obviously direct to consumer, but you're also wanting to hire the best
Yeah.
team. And so
Yeah.
you're also using it as like a recruitment tool, which would technically be more of a business to business. Like you're wanting to find great people to work for you while also bringing in
Oh,
great
100%.
patients.
We had a provider move from Virginia Beach to work here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, when we were expanding and growing, Alyssa, she moved from Virginia Beach. She lives here now.
That's so cool.
She's great. Yeah.
That's so cool. Okay, so tell me where you guys are at right now. So you recently moved, and I saw you did the grand opening party because I saw the caviar belts.
Yes.
It was incredible.
Yes.
I was like, that is the most Rebekah thing ever.
Well, what's really funny is I had never had caviar before.
Oh, you hadn't?
No, I've never had it. I just wanted
you wanted it to feel bougie and
yeah,
fun
well, or just something that people hadn't experienced. I had never experienced it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring an experience to people that was different and fun. Also, when you throw parties or when I'm throwing an event, I want to take into consideration all the little details that matter for social media.
Yes.
So yeah, caviar bumps I'd never had them, heard of them.
But you're like, we're doing it.
I'm like, has
Grand
anybody
opening
done
party.
it before? I'm like, no, let's do it. Let's do it. So yeah, it was an expense, but
it was fun.
it was fun. It was so worth it.
Good.
It really
Good.
was.
Good. That's so fun. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you obviously have bigger space. So yeah, where do you see
our future?
Yeah, for this next year. And then, I mean, if you want to go farther out, you can, but kind of, you mentioned that you're training some new people. And
so we're bringing on 8 new employees right now, I believe.
And one of those a marketing person?
One is a full-time social media marketing person that will be there full-time. A manager, more assistants for our medical providers.
Okay.
It's really busy, high-paced, Oklahoma City. Very blessed, very lucky. More providers. I want to bring in even more providers. I'm just a little picky.
Yeah, as you should be. And they do have to vibe with you because you also aren't for everyone, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, and that is true. I'm not either. Like, I was telling someone the other day, I'm like, you either love me or hate me.
Yeah.
There's usually very few people that are like neutral with Kelsey.
Yeah.
And I think the same is true for you because we are so blunt and direct. And could we maybe be kinder for sure in different ways, but it's also, that's my natural.
Yeah, but I don't think it's...
And I'm always going to like shoot.
I don't think it's rude.
No, I think...
Because like if you and I were in New York and we lived in New York, I never heard ever that I was rude or someone thought that I had RBF or, just like when I'm thinking, my face is like in think mode.
Yeah.
And apparently I have RBF, but yeah, no, in New York, it's totally different. People are busy going. And
they appreciate
the next thing. Yes.
The quick responses.
Yes. Yeah. Here, it's a little different, but I think that's why people gravitate to you and to me though too, because we are honest. And I don't know if that's lacking or what, but I think honesty is.
But I'm also honest about like the good things.
Yes.
And so are you.
Yes.
Like you're very quick to affirm the good things that you see in someone. So you might be very honest and direct about feedback and things that need to be pivoted, but you're also very direct about like, this was really good and you did great here, or this is what I see in you and you're very, honest and these are the good things I see. So I think that's also a way that it balances out a little bit. But it is true that you draw in the people you kind of vibe with, and then you also push away the people that wouldn't vibe with you.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what you want.
100%. I tell people even during the interview process, like, or when we're doing any sort of interviewing, I said, this has to work for both of us.
Yeah.
Like, this has to feel really good for you, and this has to feel really good for me.
Mm-hmm.
If I do end up making you an offer, please think on it for at least 24 hours. No, at least don't
immediate
just shoot me
response.
back. Yeah, I want you to think on it for at least 24 hours and then respond, because I want people who really want it, because I know what I'm going to do on my end, and I know how much energy and money I'm going to put into that person to grow them to be the best that they can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's amazing to watch when I love
watch someone come
grow. Oh my gosh.
as you're calling them up to more of their potential.
Oh,
and then things start clicking.
Yes. It's one of my most favorite things.
Yeah.
And I get to watch it. I get to sit back and watch it. I mean, I'm not sitting back and watching it. I help them, but I like reminding them. I try to sit down with them and I'm like, do you realize where you were a year ago?
Look at how much you've grown.
Because in 1 year, your growth is significant. And then I'll even take photos out of before and afters of their work. And I'm like, it is incredible how far you've come.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And special.
Yeah. Yeah. And to have people that stick around long enough, because that's also really hard work to grow and change and do things better and differently. It takes a lot of practice, and practice can be really hard.
Yes.
And so for them to stick it out too, and for you to stay by their side is, just a really cool story that gets told. It's very beautiful. I
do think a lot of people, I don't know if you want me to talk about this at all, but a lot of people say that they want to be aesthetic injectors. Like, I mean, if you even knew how many resumes I have of RNs, that want to be aesthetic injectors. I don't think that everyone really wants it like they think they want it. I think it sounds and looks pretty because of social media, which is great. But there is so much hard work behind the scenes that they're not taking into consideration. So,
well, because they don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
My advice is, if you don't like social media, don't get into aesthetics.
Yeah, seriously.
It is part of the job.
It is. And I'm really proud of you for seeing the need for a full-time person. And I know that you have always understood the importance and the value of social media, every conversation that we've had. And also, you've really understood the brand and how to portray your brand really well on social.
Yeah.
And then you've brought in, I mean, you've asked for help when you've needed help and asked me for advice. And I've just really admired that about you, because you're like, I'm not the expert in all of these areas.
No.
Like, I need to bring in the people that are.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes hard to do as a business owner, but I've reached the place where I'm like, why would I try to even figure this out on my own when there's someone right here that knows it better than I do?
Yeah.
And they're probably chill and cool and could be a friend long term. So what's one of the most like challenging things you've gone through in the last 6 years? Like, just where you've wanted to quit and it just knocked you on your ass, and like, what's something that's really hard that you've worked through?
Do we really want to go there?
It's up to you. I mean, you can share as much or as little as you want. I know you've had probably
there's
several
been
handful
two.
of things. Oh, yeah, 2, okay.
There's 2 major ones that really were the hardest. I think one would be just making a relationship and really helping somebody grow from a really small area to a really well-known. And I even helped train her do a lot of other things, but to just leave and in the way that she left was kind of hard for me, just because I cared, and you would think that there would be a good conversation. Yeah. But I wish her nothing but the best. I just wish that there was a conversation
Yeah.
that was had. So
Yeah. How do you work through that on your own? Because obviously, like, you have no control
Therapy.
over people.
yeah,
You don't. Like,
no,
all of these people you're investing in,
yeah,
even patients, like,
Oh,
that
yeah.
you are helping, and it's like, and then they up and leave. Like, how do you work through that personally? Because that's hard.
it is hard. So, I mean, for patients and employees, honestly, I know who I am as a person.
Yeah.
I know what I bring to the table. I know what I'll do for them. A lot of other places do not pay for the trainings that we pay for. Yes, they'll go to conferences or they'll have trainers come in. But I mean, we invested over $100,000 in just trainings on our
Wow.
own that we flew to out of state and went to because we wanted to learn. From the snacks that I buy, I
Yeah.
try to buy them treats. I try to take care of them. So honestly, if that's not good enough, then they can go find another place and
That's a better fit for them.
yeah, a
Yeah.
better fit for them. And maybe be happier. But I mean, within the walls of the treatment room, I think the reason why we have such a great staff that stayed is because of everything that we invest
Yeah.
in them.
Well, and it is a growth environment. So someone who maybe doesn't want to grow really wouldn't last long there because they wouldn't be a good fit. And I think you obviously pick up on those things in the interview process. But there are sometimes, like,
Well, I have had to let somebody go.
exactly. Like, I've had to do the
once.
same thing because we are a team with a lot of grit and a lot of grind and a lot of hustle. And so
And some people don't like
I know, and you
like to
think,
go slow.
and you don't know what you don't know. And
Yeah.
so sometimes they get into a role and don't realize it. And I've had moments where I'm like, this is not what I wanted.
Yeah.
And so I can resonate and give grace to, like, those situations, but it still doesn't mean you try to make it work. It just, you have to cut your losses and be like, yeah, you got to go find somewhere else. This isn't a good fit for you.
Oh,
or they come to you and say the same thing.
100%.
But it's like,
I wish there was communication on both ends.
Exactly.
Because, like, when you know it as the owner, like, when you know it, they know it. So
if they're self-aware,
it was,
some aren't.
Yes, I guess some aren't self-aware. Where does that stem from? Is it generational? Is it?
I think some of it is maturity. I think I was actually talking to someone about it this morning, and certain parenting styles create resilience in kids and some don't.
Yeah.
And so I had a dad that made me a really resilient kid.
Yeah.
And then a really resilient adult, which is also why I was able to become an entrepreneur and why I named my company after him. So, but I do see
special.
now, and you probably see this too with, like, your kids, and you want to do what they want to do, but then you're like, the consequence of me just doing what you want me to do all the time is that you become a terrible adult.
Yes.
So here's the boundaries and consequences, and sometimes it's natural consequences.
100%.
And a lot of kids that don't have that, I think, lack self-awareness when they grow up.
Yeah.
And I lacked a lot of self-awareness in my 20s. I was an idiot.
Oh, me too. And oh my God, I was a totally different person in my 20s.
I know I was too, and that was, like, not that long ago.
Yeah. I'm like, I was totally different. I was drinking, thinking I was invincible.
Yeah.
Partying. Didn't think I ever wanted to have kids.
Surprise.
Let alone be a mom and be a business owner in a medical spa.
Yeah.
Never in my wildest dreams, but.
Yeah. Well, I want to go back to, okay, so hard things, obviously training people up and then having them leave. And yeah, so what are some of the things, even in therapy, that your therapist, like, are there, like, one-liners that you've stuck to, that you bring up whenever you find yourself, like, ruminating on something frustrating? Or I'm just curious, like, how you handle these hard things personally?
I think it is, for me as a person, it is really hard for me not to let it affect me because I do care.
I think you have to let it affect you, but then it's like, what do you do as it's affecting you?
I tell myself that this is a person that's just a phase, and I've got to move past this phase.
Okay. So
my therapist has kind of for me, my psychiatrist has kind of broken friends down recently to me and relationships down to me recently. And he said there's relationships like your friends, like acquaintances, your friends that are considered your family, because some people choose you have a chosen family.
You do.
And a lot of acquaintances or friends are also phases, because everybody has, like, if you go back to high school or elementary school, college, after college, there are some people I'm grateful to have, 3 best friends that I've known my whole life since elementary school. Some people don't have that. And that's okay. But even in business, some of these people are phases.
That's very interesting wording, phases.
I think.
But it makes you not stay in like
where it's
the debilitating
consume
pain.
Yes.
That's all consuming.
Yes.
It's like this too will pass. It's like that phrase, like this shall too pass. Or,
yes. So he's gotten me really into phases right now.
That is really interesting.
Just because we're growing so much.
Yeah.
And we're onboarding a lot of people. And,
yeah,
you never know how somebody's going to be until they're in it.
So much risk.
Yeah.
So you're like, but you know who you are, like you said.
Yeah.
And that's what I love is like, you're going to do what you're going to do every time when you're training these people, whether they stay or they leave.
Yes. 100%.
You just are, because you know that this is how you want to run your business and this is the person that you are and you want to continue to be. And so you're going to give it your all.
Yeah. And some clients.
And there's some of that that's like, painful. But I wouldn't want to do it any other way. It is.
I think that's life. And I think everyone experiences traumas and pains. And I think life can be hard for everybody to some extent.
Yeah.
Just, I think being an entrepreneur in general is very, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, I think you have to give it all you have.
Yeah.
And I think you have to stay consistent with that.
Yeah.
And if you do that, I think you'll make it in any field. But it's consistency and giving it all you got.
Yeah.
Till you get to a level, then you can start to delegate.
Yeah. And hire. And but you really do. There's a certain level of pain and challenge that you have to overcome to reach
But I don't
that
think
point
that's ever going to go away.
No. And I don't know that I would want it to.
Yeah.
Because that's also when
you're
you
dealing with
overcome
humans.
Yeah, you're dealing with unpredictable humans that you have no control over. Yeah. And you see it in parenting, you see it in relationships, you see it in business. Well, that's really cool.
Yeah. I don't know.
I love that. I love that you brought up the phases, and it makes me think of a mentor of mine. She mentions seasons a lot. She's like, this is just a season.
Yes.
And it will come to an end.
Yes.
And there will be really hard seasons and there will be really great seasons.
Yes.
And so and people are only meant to be in your life for seasons sometimes.
Yes.
And that's about their journey, your journey. And so let it be.
Yes.
And that brings a lot of freedom to me as well.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining me today.
Oh my gosh, of course. I loved it.
Okay.
I loved every moment of it.
Well, we will see you guys back here next time. Thank you. Thanks for listening to Business That Speaks. If there was anything that stood out in today's conversation, I would love to hear about it. Please get online and leave us a review. Follow me on Instagram, connect with me on LinkedIn, do all of the things, and we'll see you back here next time.